You and Meek are cool. Are you surprised that they actually let him out?
No.
You're not, because I am.
I've been rooting for Meek since he went down, and I predicted it. I said that they was gonna win, and I thought they was gonna let Meek out when they won.
Well, I was rooting for him also. I've always liked Meek.
Yeah.
And me and Meek have never met, but he said some cool shit about me to some people that I know and stuff like that. So, we covered him and everything else
Meek
like that.
is cool. Cool dude.
But I thought for sure when he violated his probation that usually the judge's words is usually what it is.
Was.
Well, I don't think people totally understand the legal system sometimes, because okay, if you have a case, if a judge says XYZ and you try to appeal it, that means that has to go to a higher level group of judges, usually 3 upper level judges, who have to all agree that this fellow judge below them made a mistake, and they have to overthrow that person's judgment.
Yeah.
Which is not easy to do.
It wasn't. That's why it took him a long time to get out. And then also, the cop that was on the case was corrupt, which came out later on. And then there was some other people that was trying to get her off the case, the judge off the case. I mean, but Meek kept going back trying to get bail hearing, and she was denying it. So, I don't know. I think she just got something out for my boy, man.
Yeah, you heard some bullshit having to do with that case? Like she was trying to get him to sign.
Yeah, she was trying to get him to sing a certain type of song. You know what it was? I think Meek mentioned her in a song.
Yeah.
And that's what,
That's what set her off.
Yeah. I've dealt with that before, with mentioning people in songs, and they don't take it too
Meaning what, like police and stuff like that?
No, hell no. Family members.
Okay, because I remember, because I did the American Gangster episode on Mac Dre.
Yeah.
And he had a song called Punk Police. Mm-hmm. You know about that? Mm-mm. He had a song called Punk Police.
Is that the song saying Too Hard for the Radio?
I think it might have been on the same album or something like that. Yeah. But he started actually naming the actual names of the Vallejo Police Department. It's like the actual names.
Yeah.
He started, and I actually interviewed some of the dudes that he named.
Yeah, that's crazy.
You know what I mean? And they were like, yeah, it was what it was, Yeah.
But that could just draw the heat on him more by doing that. But I think
he went to prison for bank robbery ultimately.
Well, when I did Gang Wars, I went to jail for that.
What do you mean?
For doing the Gang Wars.
So you went to jail for something you said on the show?
No, for being on the show.
Meaning?
Basically, I didn't actually go to jail for being on the show, but I got their attention by being on the show, and they came and hit the house. So when they hit the house, I was at my baby mom's house with my son, but they came because of the show.
So they saw you on the show.
Yeah.
And then what? They got a warrant?
Shit, they had my address for my probation.
Okay, but you can't just show up. You can't raid a house without a warrant, right?
Yeah, they had a warrant, but it was like a search warrant or something. Like it wasn't like a warrant for like a new case or nothing.
So it was a search warrant.
Yeah.
They find anything?
A sack of weed.
And that's it.
Like a sack. This was years ago. Like a 10 sack. And they tried to take me to jail for possession of sales.
For a 10 sack.
Like at 6 a.m.
You gonna chop up into $1, maybe into joints.
And then look, it wasn't even a full sack because females. It was my baby mom. She smoked weed or whatever. So she females they don't really smoke the whole sack. So they'll take some of it, roll a blunt, and leave the rest. So they end up finding the weed that's in the sack and try to charge me for it, like a possession of sales though.
Right. I mean, but a $10 sack.
They got threw out, but it's just a simple fact that you have to. They took my car keys. They went through every car on the block. You know what I'm saying? They tore the house up looking for guns because of the show. That was why they came. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just saying like, basically by doing certain things you can draw the attention.
Well, yeah. I mean, I get called the police every day or the feds. I'm sure you heard that.
Nobody necessarily told me that.
Right, but I'm sure in the comments, I
don't read comments.
You don't read comments. Okay. Well, I've been called the police and the feds and everything else like that. Like somehow, you don't know that you're being taped right now.
Yeah.
There's 2 cameras pointing at you. There's all these lights. You sign a release form.
Yeah.
You got audio.
Yeah.
You got a mic pointed at you, and you got one that you ran up your own shirt.
Yeah.
But somehow you don't know that you're being taped.
I mean, like I said, sometimes they go with motherfuckers just want to be, they get on that camera, they kind of forget, what they saying and what they doing because they want to be in a better position so bad.
Clout chasing.
I don't want to say clout chasing, but just like trying to big theyself up. I did this, and then you think about it, this is gonna go to the masses, and these people gonna see that, and then this and that, and they gonna be like, and Vlad asked him that question to make him say it, type shit or whatever.
I can't make no one say anything.
Yeah.
I cannot get any kind of information out of you that you do not want to give.
Yeah, some questions I don't answer.
Yeah, exactly. Nor should you.
Mm-hmm.
Nor should you. But it's my job to get a serious interview.
Yeah.
And, I've interviewed some of the biggest gangsters of all time.
Mm-hmm.
Freeway Ricky Ross.
Need to do a little D.
I'm supposed to do a little D. We've been talking.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'm talking to the wrong person around him.
I can connect you straight to him.
Okay. Yeah, me and him have gotten on the phone.
Okay.
We've talked. It's just, I guess he's dropping a book or something like that.
I think he just dropped his book. Yeah. I support everything I got going on, man. I support everything he got going on.
Okay, so we'll connect and you could help me.
Yeah.
But like I said, I've interviewed some of the biggest, Boston George.
Yeah.
Like
I've met him before.
AZ Faisan from the Paid in Full story. Like I've actually interviewed the biggest gangsters, criminals, drug dealers, drug lords. Freeway Ricky was the biggest drug dealer, one of the biggest in America.
Yeah.
He ran the whole West Coast. So my thing is, if you're going to talk about it in your music and stuff like that, I'm going to ask you some questions about it.
Yeah.
I'm not going to ask Kanye how much drugs he sold because he don't never talk about it.
Yeah.
I'm going to tailor the interview to the person.
Yeah.
Person want to tell me what they want to tell me. Person don't want to tell me. It is what it is. It's up to you as a
My
man.
favorite interview was Pee Wee.
Pee Wee Longway. He wouldn't answer shit.
I know. I love that
loved
interview.
I'm trying to get him back.
I love that interview.
He said, man, no, I'm not a Crip. I just like the color blue.
It's a night color. It ain't nothing like that.
Now, I assume there's a Crip thing going on?
Nah, just a night color.
Just a nice color?
Yeah.
No cripping going on?
No, nothing. Just
No
a nice
nothing.
color. Just the scene. Themes
Okay.
and the scenes, man.
Okay. Growing up in that type of environment, a lot of people start to hustle early. Like, how old were you when you first started hustling?
I wasn't hustling, man. I was a school guy, man. Going to school, handling my business, man,
And you know something? It made for a better interview.
Mm-hmm.
As opposed to him just bragging a bunch of shit.
Yeah.
That
See,
was...
motherfuckers gotta understand, like, music videos, they gonna hear the song, they gonna see the video, and they're gonna be done. The interviews is more like, people could really get a feel for you as a person.
Mm-hmm.
The interviews and the vlogs and shit like that. It's just all about what you promote and what you say. And you know what I'm saying? Like, you can ask a question that you feel like you don't want to answer. Just don't answer, motherfucker. Move on.
Yeah, I respect people's, when people tell me they want to talk about some shit, we move on. We keep it moving. And it's up to you. And, at the end of the day, if you're rapping about doing crimes,
Yeah.
don't actually be doing the crimes still.
Yeah, of course.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, make sure you're not, you're not giving someone ammunition to somehow incriminate what you're actively still doing. You know what I mean? If you really want to be a criminal, just be a criminal.
Yeah.
Don't.
See, that's what happened with me. Actually, Keek the Sneak, he was telling the OGs from my block, like, it's either 100% either way. Like, you got to get him off the block. Like, he can't be 50-50.
Right.
And, and the times I did catch the cases or whatever, I went to jail for or whatever, for still being on the block, because, music ain't free. You got to pay for studio time, flyers, posters, videos, and all type of shit like that. I didn't have nobody backing me. I didn't have a record label. I didn't have a big homie, you know what I'm saying, taking me in the studio for free or, nigga paying for my videos or pressing on my CDs or doing anything. So my only means of getting money was what I was accustomed to. So by still being in the street, beefing, worrying about the police, trying to do music, baby moms, kids, you know, that's a whole lot on one man's plate, you know. So yeah, it's different, like, you know. So when I rap about drugs or whatever, I used to. I said I used to,
Right.
or I had. You know what I'm saying? Not, you know, even if I was selling drugs right now, I still wouldn't say that. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, I got 500 pounds on the table. You know what I'm saying? I say it a different way to where, you know, what I used to do. Because right now, I'm just, all I do is rap.
Yeah, man. Well, it's like they say, everything you say can and will
Be used
against you. Be used against you. Not used for you.
Yeah.
They're going to ignore all the other, but I said that I wasn't doing this. We don't care about that.
Yeah.
We're only looking for shit that's used against you.
Yeah.
And yeah, man, I know people right now who are in prison from videos that they made, bragging on shit they did, you know, stealing someone's chain and making a video about it.
Yeah, because, I mean, with that shit, you gotta let it know who did it. And it's like, I think that shit was going on like in Chirac too. Like, niggas used to kill niggas and they gotta tell them who did it. Like, damn, they're telling themselves to get the clout.
Then they go to prison.
It's like backwards. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, nigga kill somebody, I don't want nobody to know who bust the move. But for them to be somebody, because before they did the murder, they was nobody. Oh, I did that. I knocked him down. I did that. You know what I'm saying? But then you dry snitching.
Yeah, man, and I just want to tell everyone, being famous is really somewhat overrated.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I kind of don't even like it very much myself. I don't really dig when people recognize me in person.
I was in my Wraith one day at the fucking grocery store and the guy followed me. Like,
Right.
this nigga jumped on Instagram and took a picture of me at the light and posted it on Instagram. Like, all this, like why it's all going on right now.
Right.
Like, I'm at the grocery store. Maybe I shouldn't have been in the grocery store in the Wraith, but whatever. But it doesn't matter. You know what I'm saying? I'm minding my business. A nigga pull up on me, somebody, hey, Phil, do you want to smoke? I'm like, what? I'm like, man, I don't fucking know you, my nigga. Like, I don't want to smoke with you.
Yeah.
He goes around in the parking lot, but like sits like waiting, watching me, type shit. You know, and keep it real, it's almost been incidents that fans have almost got hurt before because I don't know you're a fan.
Right.
Just off of my street instinct, like I'm in my car and I have my kids with me, and I can pull into the gas station. I'm leaving, and I see a car pull in, but pull right out. So I pay attention to everything. You know what I'm saying? So I see the car pull back out. So I'm telling my kids to sit back. You know what I'm saying? And the guy in the passenger seat like leaned down.
Huh.
So he's like leaned down in the car. So I'm like, y'all sit back. So, you know, I'm on top of it. And he raised up like on some hyphy shit, like dancing. Don't even know that was about to be a situation that he would have regretted.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? Because you on some fan shit, but you like, you know, I mean, but you running up on kind of the wrong rappers. You get what I'm saying?